Hello, hello, hello. Got that weird glare. What is going on? Eric's always the first one in the room. You're going to get a prize for being our first visitor, Eric. I got you.
Hello, Eric. How are you?
Got you. Did I make you? No. So how you doing tonight? How you doing tonight, Eric? Can you hear us? First off, can you hear us really good? I'm testing out a new camera tonight. Can you tell? Can you tell?
Can you hear us, Eric?
Did we freeze up? Okay, not bad. I can hear you. Looks like it's going a little slow there. Well then, how you doing tonight? You're our one and only viewer, and you are very much appreciated. Because thank you so much. I know it's the summertime, and a lot of people are missing in action right now. Come on, her behind me. Piggy, move. 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 I'm gonna go over.
We have She Spin, King Nod, and all four here in the building.
And Drina's in the building. Hey, she stands. Hey, King Na. So, guys, tonight we are streaming on StreamYard. And the reason we opened up StreamYard is because we were supposed to be going out to do an EVP session at the cemetery.
Bad weather.
And what happened?
Rain, go away, come again another day.
It's Florida. And these summer rains come in and out. King Na said, what's up, Mike?
Oh, nothing much, man. Taking it one day at a time, trying to survive. What about yourself? Look. Somebody got a casket. Wait. Oh, y'all can't see it. Somebody got a casket on sale on Facebook Marketplace. Ain't that crazy?
Y'all need to buy a casket. What's the asking price for that?
$200.
$200. $200. It looks very used.
What the heck? Let's say, looking to sell a barely used casket. Has only.
I must be a joke.
Looking to sell a barely used casket. Has only been underground for a couple of years.
Yeah, that's a joke.
We really procured some land since my brother has gotten really handy.
So thank y'all for joining our live. Did y'all gonna hit that like button?
This thing said they dug up their grandmother and rehomed her.
They're being stupid. That's not real.
How you? To be real, you do stupid shit.
I dug up my grandma, so I'm gonna sell her used casket.
Yeah, because he rebuilt it from
on Marketplace.
From Paris.
What are you smoking? Not you, but him. Yeah, it rained yesterday. Thank God. Been hot as hell up here in New York. Yeah, it's been raining like every day, if not every other day here.
But only in spots.
Yeah.
Like it's not the whole state.
Where we wanted to go at, it was heavy rain down at the Indian cemetery. Need to wear masks in those old houses, flaking lead base paints and asbestos. I agree. She spins. Unfortunately, I'm hot-headed and it's hot in them houses. But we do have masks. We don't have like the big, the end of the world mask. Maybe people should wear.
In the world tonight.
Yeah, but we do have N95 masks, which is pretty much the same thing that they put. Those filters that they put in those masks is N95 filters. So
What's up, Miss CG?
we will start wearing those. Thank you for being so concerned. Lady in red, what's going on? What's going on, Miss CG? King Na said, did you get the link I sent to you, Mike?
You know what? When did you send that link? Because I remember getting a text from you, but I think
What's up? What's up, Miss CG? How y'all doing tonight?
the area we was in, my phone I wasn't able to pick it up, but I'm looking at it now though.
Let me sneak away.
Oh wow. No, I appreciate it, brother. Yes, sir. I got that dream to see it. Like I said, when you first signed it, I remember getting it, and I tried to go in it, but I think when we was at the time, I couldn't. My service wouldn't let me watch it. But yeah, we was up. We was in Williston yesterday, and Williston, Florida, and the service wasn't good for my phone up there. I got T-Mobile, anyways. But how's everybody doing tonight? Darren had to go in the kitchen for something. I don't know why. Lady in red, she's been. King Miles, I really appreciate the shout out, man. That's nice, bro. So I think it's just with the weather we have in here, I think our internet is moving kind of slow. So your comments probably coming in slow. Hello, Miss Universe.
You messing it up?
Yeah, but this is what this.
Thank you, Mr. King. Na. Appreciate that. That was kind of you to give us a little shout out. I appreciate that.
Oh, that's yours.
That's from work.
Yeah.
Made a pot of venison stew. So we are, yeah, that was real sweet of you, King. Na. That was sweet. I like that.
What you got in your hand?
So I want to share with you guys because I've been doing this a lot lately. Instead of throwing extra stuff away, It's a salmon skin. It's salmon skin. So tonight for dinner, Mike has salmon bites. You know, you skin the fish and make the salmon without the skin, but the skin doesn't have scales in it. So
On it, you say in it.
on it, y'all know what I mean, on it. So what I do is I'll air fry the skins and I'll give them to my dogs for treats. Smart idea, right? Smart idea instead of throwing them away. I started doing the same thing with like our chicken skin. I'll air fry it really hard and then give it to them for treats here and there because we can't give our one dog certain types of foods. So she's very sensitive. But this type of stuff, she loves.
You know,
Yeah, and you're not wasting. So it's like you're like, kind of saving $1 in a sense.
but the universe says she's in office making bracelets and packaging orders.
Oh, okay. You getting those
Hello, Cheryl. Oh yeah, thank you. I really appreciate that, man. Tina and Kelly and Elizabeth. Hi. Is they new? You know what I'm saying? For Kelly?
always here.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'll never read. You always gonna read, so
Yeah.
sure.
Kelly and Elizabeth, they love the dogs.
Oh, well, they don't love me. They just love the dog.
They love the dogs. I'm gonna start popping people's comments up on the screen just so you know.
Well, anyway, we're on live stream tonight, so if anybody want to come on live with us,
And join us.
y'all can come on and do your thing, say your thing, tell your story, or whatever you want to
Thank
do.
you. Thank you, universe. Eric will eat them chicken skins. Okay. Hello, Allison. Allison said, "Good evening, Mike Drino. Hope you guys are doing good. We are doing good."
What? It's King Now's birthday today, y'all.
Oh, okay. Happy birthday.
Okay. Man,
Happy
see,
birthday.
you should have been born like a week earlier, then you could have been a Gemini like me, see? But happy birthday.
Saying a happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
No, the loop version.
Oh.
What?
Oh, it's your birthday. Yeah. But you gotta twerk it out.
I was twerking.
Oh, that's what you were doing?
Yeah,
I
that
can
was
see
my
your
shoulders. That's all you're gonna
That's a
see.
chicken there.
That's all you're gonna see.
Uh,
Soybean oil is good for cat's coat if it looks dull. Just
oh shit!
what's it called? Good.
I thought you were gonna throw it on my foot. Why don't you just shit? I'm gonna throw it up on me. I can throw it up too. Big 46, huh? Oh man, shoot! I feel real old now.
He's 46. Yeah, see, they love the doggies.
You said what? That was good personalities.
One split personality is enough to deal with.
Oh, okay. What does that mean?
What does that mean? She's fans. Explain that to Mike. She's fans.
Yeah, please do.
It's hot. Why is it so hot in
I'll
here?
go next to you. Hello.
You never said I posted pictures and short videos of my shop on my YouTube channel. She did. I went and checked them out, and I think I had made a comment on a couple of your videos. I did the same to yours and to what's her name? Because she's been busy on her channel, Universe. But yeah, y'all go check out Universe's channel. She makes some nice bracelets over there and other jewelry that she sells.
King Now says he think he's gonna do his first investigation this weekend. So where are you going at? No, where are you going to do your investigation at? Hello, Teresa.
Oh, because it's two of y'all. Your birthdays are like right by. So you're both what is it?
No, he's not a Gemini.
Oh, he's not a Gemini?
I've changed his
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
he's what comes after Cancer?
I don't know. What's your sign, King now?
Yeah, I think he's a Cancer. I think.
Join your live. Hey, Susan from Tennessee. Tennessee.
There's a lot of places I want to go in Tennessee to go
Yeah, we have my son's friend lives up there in Tennessee near Sweetwater. He's been nagging us to get up there and visit.
She's fair. I'm sorry, but Geminis do not have split personalities. Thank you very much.
That's why it's two of them.
Yeah. Yes, two of us, but we all still the same people.
But
person.
No, because they got two different personalities. That's why the sign.
Maybe I need to have two personalities. Maybe.
That's why the sign is two people.
No, that means they're smart and intelligent.
No. Okay, we'll stick with that.
We're smart, intelligent beings. Yes, we are.
We'll stick with that. He said King Now should have been born earlier.
That's what I said.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, that's why she was saying that. House full personalities. Hey, Shelly. Got Shelly in the building.
Hello, Shelly.
Martavius is in the building.
Martavius.
Greetings, King and Queen. Have a blessed day. You too, Martavius.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
It's a lighthouse that's close to my home that I was supposed to be haunted.
See, King Nog is a Cancer. I told you. Hey, whoop, whoop.
Okay.
What's your sign?
Yeah, it's been raining on and off, Allison.
Hey, Dusty.
We were supposed to be out at the cemetery tonight. And it was supposed to be heavy rain down where we were planning on going, and it said it was going to start at 8:30. So that's why we're sitting here talking to you guys right now. What's going on, Dusty?
Susan said her mama was a Gemini and a twin. Cool. Good people. So Geminis are the best. We are the best, baby. That's right. That's right. Mm-hmm. Hey, Mike, is it joyful?
Oh, Brushy Mountain Prison. I think I read up on that. Yeah, that's what she was saying.
I know. But I'm just saying, I would tell you that was in Tennessee.
Yeah. We got some places up there. We definitely need to come and visit.
Wait a minute, my girl. Oh, there she was. She what?
I can't keep up with y'all today.
I know, they right now. Hello from Alabama.
What is going on? I've been checking out your videos. You do such an awesome job. I love your videos. She's so beautiful.
Trying to say something. Miss CG.
She just smiles. She sits in the background.
We didn't have our Sunday.
She sits in the background. Every now and then she'll say something.
We didn't have our Sunday talk, but it's okay.
She just sits in the background.
I know you don't love me no more, but it's okay.
And then she'll put us back on track real quick and be like, "Okay, now what about this?" You checked that last week. She put us back on track. What we were supposed to be talking about, and then she got quiet again.
But what were we supposed to be talking about tonight? We haven't even decided what we're going to be talking about. You know, to be honest with you guys tonight, I didn't really want to do a video because I started the gym this morning and I'm kind of tired. You know, so Drina didn't even tell me we was going to do a video tonight. She just put her little post up, then shot me a screenshot after she posted the post up.
What's today? Monday Night Live. Everybody knows Drina and Mike, 9 o'clock, Monday Night Live. Oh, hold on. Dusty sick? Oh, yeah. He's got that. I hope you feel better, Dusty. She said I don't like Mickey Mouse no more.
So yeah, you haven't got better since last week, Dusty?
Must hit her hard.
University, I got some family coming. That too.
Oh, I'm sorry.
From North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Oh, what exactly, Mike? You're showing Miss CG? What, Miss CG?
He's showing out.
No.
You know how we do.
Oh, you be scared of me anyway, Miss CG. Because you know you can't whip my talent. Oh.
She said, see? Split personalities. One side is tired.
Yeah, but my whole body was tired. I'm so sorry, to be honest with you. I was pumping that iron today, you know what I'm saying? Doing my little exercise. Give me a little swole. Ooh.
Y'all, when he really gets into the gym, then y'all think he's bad now.
Who you said, David?
Yeah.
What up, Dave? David.
Eric knows Monday night.
I'm gonna have to file y'all on my taxes.
So, guys, I don't know if y'all watched Joe Joe's video earlier. Yeah, well, yeah, but Joey sounds like a little kid.
We didn't know.
Joe's video earlier from our adventures this weekend. If y'all did,
It wasn't when we came to Sunday. Sunday.
right?
Oh, we came in. Mm. Top live viewers don't even stay in Florida. Duh.
Okay, you don't know that.
Okay, for raise of hands of everybody that lives in Florida, please. Yeah, thank you for cooking goods and chat.
Because they're telling her to get better. They're wishing her to get better.
Oh, I'm so blind. I mean, not blind, but
Right. We need to
stop trying to explain away your issues. Just accept it. Really? She's been see, you gonna get on the same level with Miss CG. You keep this up. If you keep this up, you're gonna be on the same level with Miss CG.
I've already been there.
Mm-hmm.
We got Texas, Detroit, Arizona.
See? Put your tongue in your mouth, Miss CG. But no, not in Florida. See, all I follow is out.
Well, we got Dusty's waiting.
Well, Dusty's in Florida. Eric is at the rec. Cause we got two Erics. So one is from Kentucky, I think, and the other was from Clearwater.
He said, "What happened here, bro? Did you tell Drina what happened to me at the funeral last?"
Oh, you know what, David? I'm not even gonna lie. I forgot to show her the picture. I apologize, and I forgot to tell her about your picture. The picture fall.
Mike slack.
It ain't that I be slacking. I got so much on my mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm like discombobulated, so I don't remember everything until somebody remind me about it. It don't have nothing to do with old age. It's just when you got a lot on your mind. You know what I'm saying? And then your woman don't treat you like she's supposed to treat you.
Get back on track. See, she just said, "I ain't scared of your duality." See there you go again.
Miss CG.
You getting taken away.
You need to handle my light work. Her name is She Spin. Get on.
I love you, She I love you, Miss G. I love all y'all. I love all y'all, and I love all y'all support.
What they got to do with what they talking about me? You for the hell of this? You for the lady for the chip?
We're supposed to be talking about paranormal.
I know, but so why they jumping on my
case? Track.
That be them. They be bothering me. I don't be bothering nobody. I just be minding my business. Oh, wait a minute. Teresa say, hey, from Florida. She's from Florida. Hey, Teresa L. She spin.
Her name is Juanita.
Ooh, his name is Juanita.
She spins. She says stop calling her.
Well, that's what her name is. Okay, Juanita. That's an old folk name. So don't start with me. What? Oh, your channel is She Spins.
Yeah, her channel is She Spins.
So, you know what? What pops on our screen is She Spins. It's not Juanita. Miss Lady. Thank you very much. Oh, you know what, David? To be honest with you, bro, I really feel that you got something that's following you. I don't know if it's your brother, but you have something that's following you. And the good part about it is not nothing evil. I don't think it's nothing evil. What the heck just happened?
Keep talking.
Oh. See, she be playing with stuff. But anyway, yeah, I don't think it's nothing evil. I say that because of what happened when we came to visit you that time in the house.
Throwing the stuff out there.
But yeah, but I'm sure you have something following you. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. I got you rolling. Don't follow them. Okay. Anyway. Yeah.
That was what you were just talking about.
Miss CG. So you gonna be on my side tonight, Miss CG? Or you gonna let She Spin Juanita? Juanita She Spin. Juanita She Spin. That's a good one. The Juanita She Spin. I got you, mama. Juanita She Spin. I'm gonna make a rhyme about you one day.
I'm sorry.
Why you leave this thing?
So what?
He look against that car.
Really?
For real, go ahead. Look at you. So what do you call it?
What?
You right there.
That's how I'm bending over.
Oh.
You see how Mike be talking about?
this she ain't buy a Bucky's car. She look kind of big on that car. But anyway, I always on your side, Mike. Lies, Miss CG. Yeah, David. Yeah. Where I'm at. Oh, you want to see the dog, Kelly? And Elizabeth? Come on, Rock. Come on. I beat him up early, so he might not come. Oh, there you go. Come on. Come on. Oh, he don't even like them. Here we go. This Rocky. Kelly and Elizabeth want to see Rocky. Here he goes. Mr. Aggravation. He liked to fight, but now he's been camera shy. Say hello, Rocky. Hello. How are you doing today? So we're very Twillicus, about Willicus. Say hello, Rocky. Hello, Rocky. How you doing? See? Finger. Okay, come here, Cookie. Cookie. Who's here?
She's laying down.
Come on, Mom. They want to see you. Oh. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, there you go. There she go. It's my baby. My big baby. She's an old girl. Yeah. She's too heavy to pick up. I don't even try to pick her up no more. What's up? Okay, what's next? Let's see here. Yeah, sweet baby. Yeah, they are. But you stop. Now she want me to get her. No, I'm not going to pick you up. Yeah. And you wet. Why are you so quiet over there?
I'm doing something while you're entertaining.
Oh, so I got to be the entertainer.
Yep. Letting you entertain.
Miss CG. Kelly. Looking good. Who else? Let me see. Eric. Did Eric leave? Dave, you still here? Susan. I need all y'all to do me a favor, please. Miss Juanita, she spin is giving me trouble tonight, so I need you guys to handle her. Let her know that y'all got my back. Cause she don't understand yet.
David has been a member for us for 7 months. Thank you so much, David, for being a member.
They got a star.
Yeah, it's highlighted. Allison just finished Joey's video.
I was just reading
The house was very interesting. What do you think about that house?
You know what? Me personally, well, we first got there to whenever she put the video up, but Joe had his video up today. But we heard stuff like as soon as we got there, we heard footsteps.
Voices.
I didn't hear the voices, but I did hear the footsteps. But Drina, she put up. Did you put up a short today?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if y'all seen the short that Drina put up today, but she actually caught apparition of the previous owner. And that's what she's working on now. She's trying to put it up to show everybody. But like I said, but to be honest with you, yesterday for me, I guess what was one of those days that I just didn't feel I want to say my own term ghostified or spiritified because I really didn't feel nothing. But like I said, I heard the footsteps. And we really didn't do an investigation. We mostly did walking and talking. Now Tony, when he got there, you know, he always gonna do his investigation, but he did investigation. We didn't do no voice recorder. We didn't do no
Nothing.
Yeah, we just pretty much just walked around and talked. But Tony did do his investigation. But wasn't really in an investigating mood, should I say. That's why I say I wasn't ghoulified and spiritified. We just walked around. Drini was like, you're not gonna do it with EVP? I feel like it. It was just one of those, I guess, one of those typical days that I guess I just didn't feel like doing a ghost sign. So.
Well, yeah. Plus, it was what, 5 of us yesterday.
Oh, that was too. Yeah.
It was just too many people.
And the place was like small.
It wasn't that small. It was a nice size place.
And the thing about it, you can hear everything in the house. Like if somebody walked, you can hear the creaking on the floor. You know what I'm saying? So it would have been hard to do EVP anyways.
But we heard the voices and stuff when we first got there, which was crazy.
Come on, you going up? What you want? Come on. You got some more of them skin. That's what you want.
No.
She ain't got no more.
No. She can, they're not for now. They're for later.
She said you can't have them more. You don't hear. I'm both staring at me. I'm not going to get nothing. I don't know where it is.
I'm trying to get these pictures downloaded for you guys because Chris is really good at looking up stuff, and he ended up finding it was a shadow of Mike.
What?
On Joe's video. She said Masiji said I haven't seen Joe's video, but I saw the short. At first I thought it was a shadow of one of you. It was.
On what?
On Joe's video, but on his thumbnail.
How about that you have a thumbnail?
Every video has a thumbnail. He just didn't make one.
He just used the picture.
Right. Yeah.
Well, I didn't look at it. I started looking at it, but then I had to come to a live.
What's up, Lady Jax? Lady Jax in the building. Lady Jax Paranormal.
Chris is amazing, though.
Chris is amazing. Chris and his girlfriend.
Yeah, we met his girlfriend Abby. Yesterday. She's cool as heck.
She is so sweet. And they both he's really good at looking up stuff, like researching things and really digging deep. I kept teasing him and calling him the human GPS systems yesterday because I'm pretty decent at finding places, but they're on it.
I don't even know.
Yeah, Mike and
I told him I'm just a star of the movie. That's all.
Anyways,
but Chris' girlfriend, man, she is so photogenic. I mean, the girl, the stance she be doing as she's taking her pictures. I mean, this girl be damn near climbing the wall, and she just gets so many different angles.
She's definitely into the pictures, just like Chris is. Getting those right angles, so they gotta get in some weird positions sometimes. She ain't scared to get dirty.
What she said? The atmosphere in there.
It shifted when the rain started.
Okay, silly Mike.
That Joe was tripping out with a big smile on his face. Mm-hmm. That's White Wolf.
Oh, yeah. I think this one here, right?
Yeah.
White Wolf. So, David, it was 97 to 103. Hot? Shit, that's miserable, man.
Love photography. Me too. I can look at I'm a big photo book person too. I love looking at old photos. Do you? Just random. I can look at old random photos of people.
Okay. I can't. I love looking at photos of myself.
What's yours?
Oh. What? I wish you would have given me. What'd you say? Wait.
Wow, heat index was 105. She said, I wish you would have gotten him. Oh, Joe.
What?
When he was going up the stairs and he hit.
Oh yeah, when he hit his head. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? My camera. I don't even think I was recording then, but I told him I said do it again if I record it next time. But was the part in there we was running from the things in the bushes? Did we get to that
We
part?
didn't get to that
Oh,
part.
we didn't get to that part.
No.
But did anybody see the end of that video?
We don't even know if he.
I don't know if he put it in or not.
So don't really. Yeah, I know there was. I don't know if he added it to his video or not. There was a home that we had found. Now Chris and his girlfriend found. So we're like, yeah, we'll go check it out. And we were walking up to it. It was an older home and it was overgrown. The grass was pretty much cut, but right around the perimeter of the house, the grass wasn't cut, but it wasn't high, but it was higher. And when we walked up, all we heard was running, like from all different directions in that grass. But we couldn't see nothing, but we could hear it. And it looked like, at one point, it looked like it was running from us, but then it looked like it was running at us.
It was just a lot of them. Whatever it was,
it
a lot of them.
And it freaked us out.
And me and Joe took off.
They ran.
Chris and his girlfriend, and he must move.
Yeah,
Greeno freaked out because me and Joe ran.
Yeah. I just didn't want to get attacked by whatever it was. I don't know if it was a giant rats or what it was, but it was freaky sounding.
Yeah,
and it didn't make no kind of like squeaky noise.
It didn't make no noise that you would think an animal.
Just a lot of shuffling.
Yeah, just a lot of running. Yeah, going through the bush.
It sound to me in my head. I seen a bunch of cheetahs running around in that little grass.
Yeah, oh, and somebody said they love when I say I'm Superman. Oh, yeah, that's me. Superman.
Tina, don't hype him up, please.
Yeah, don't do that. Please don't. Yeah.
No, don't do that.
But anyway, it's time for us to start.
Right now, for sure.
Every time I'm reading some loans.
Because I'm trying to pop it up on the screen. We're going to Williams, Arizona.
It's 45 minutes north. It's haunted as hell.
So what is there to see in Williams, Arizona? What are you guys going to go visit?
It's haunted.
I know.
As hell.
Say it again.
Haunted as hell.
As hell.
Yeah.
I wonder did Dusty leave me? Is Dusty gone? Is she still in the building? Hey, Fawn, how you doing? What's going on?
I wonder why they got a divorce for Kelly and Elizabeth.
I don't know what she's talking about.
They were typing up something in there.
To Jerome. Okay, good. Are you going to Jerome? Hey, Fawn. Hey, Fawn. Sorry I'm late. It's okay, Fawn. Miss Dusty. I need your help. I need your assistance. I'm trying to pull up the video to show you guys, to share with you guys, and it's not allowing me to. So I'm trying to share a screen. Can you assist me with that? This says settings. This is a preset. Oh, I found it. I'm sorry. You can relax. Thank you, Dusty. I knew you said it was in the bottom part of the screen. Okay. So, because you're so much smarter at this than I am. Yes, go to share screen. Okay. So Chris was doing research on the house that we went to, and I want to share with you the original owner. I don't know if these are the original owners, but these were one of the owners from back in the 1940s, right?
Yeah, I think so.
They passed back, and I know the husband passed in 1943, and the wife passed, I'm not sure. So why would it have it like this and not like this? So we're just gonna share the entire screen. Man, David had to work in the shop and the heat. That had to have been horrible. Let's exit that because now I can't see no comments.
Did y'all see the picture?
Is that a spider? It was a spider. I don't know if it was a funeral home. I don't think it was a funeral home. I think it just was a family home that went down from generation to generation. But this is the couple, and I wish I could zoom in. I don't know how to zoom in. But I hope you guys can see both. This is the wife and the husband. So when I was in there, I caught an apparition, right? And I was like, I looked at this picture or video, I don't know, 50 times. I tried to show Mike, and this was, let's see here. This was an apparition I caught. And to me, it favors the lady. Yeah, old pics too. Sometime today, it'll pop up. So right there, this is you see it? Look at it. This is a lady's head. Like, this is her face. Her hair looks a little bushy right here on the edges. And then her hair is like swooped back. And this is her body. This is like a dress, and this is an apron. You can see the outline of her apron and her dress. So I had caught it while I was.
I don't think they're long enough for me to really see.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll bring it back up. I'm going to bring up the video of it, though. I want to bring up the video.
Yeah, but you know how fast they can see it more.
Looking good says, I see it, and I have contacts in both eyes.
Well, I hope she got them in both eyes.
Yes, CG. That was a short. I did post a short on it earlier. We don't really need the music in the background. Or no. It just adds to the creepy effects. But I think it's a pretty cool catch. You can't zoom in here though.
Not on the video, you can't.
Well, that sucks.
But they can't see it anyway. We didn't go up there.
How did I do that again?
I don't know. You're like the wrong person.
How did I do that? Okay, I think I did this. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. And in the video, to me, it looks like, because I'm like panning around the room, it looks like she leans forward and like opens the curtains.
And the thing about it,
and then leans back a little bit.
She also got, she panned across it and there was nothing there.
It makes my skin.
And then when she came back, it was there.
Kind of get chill bumps thinking about it, but I think it was a really good catch. Oh, it's oops. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. We gonna get there
one day.
Here we go. Share screen. Share screen. Entire screen. Share screen. So this is the video for the ones that haven't seen it on our YouTube. It is up on our YouTube as well. I'm just gonna share the entire screen so you can see it a lot better. We ain't gotta be up there.
That's this. You see it clear as day.
But that's my little drawing of her. And it's like she steps back, right? Like she moves backwards, like she's opening the curtains.
And then go back and do the whole thing. Yeah, if you would have panned back on the short, you would have seen that it was gone.
Oh, I did it. Oh, but I did it wrong.
So that's when you push that.
Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like that could possibly be the previous owner. I don't know. She has the frizzy hair. That's why I'm thinking that. But what woman doesn't?
I think that's close to me.
And it's like she was just opening the curtains.
So it's a possibility it could be a residual haunting, and it could be a possibility it could be her. I mean, but they don't tell how many times that that house exchanged hands is what's where. So
I don't know, but I want to go back at night.
Well, I'm always down for that shit.
We gonna go back and do a night investigation.
I'm
gonna be scared, but we gonna go back and do a night investigation.
You said the white, and the white dress.
And the white dress, yeah. Yeah, it was, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we were, yeah.
It was in her home, but it was like she just was going about her daily, like opening the curtains. Yeah, like she was not, I don't know. Maybe it was just a residual.
Got her a dog, baby.
Even the nose, yeah. Even the nose. Looks like my grandparents on the mom's side.
There was some giant spiders there. Now I had to knock them down with this little ass stick Joe gave me.
We gonna go back.
Yeah.
Her parents said scroll up. Oh, about the nose. Yeah, I saw that. Oh, she had cataracts, not contacts.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. I need contacts. Sometimes I can read with my glasses on.
Yeah, I think that's why she would need, because she can't see.
Whatever. Yeah, we're gonna go back. Go back with those giant spiders. Yeah, I think we're gonna go do a night investigation. Not sure exactly when, but
Well, you better have him do it if you want to do
I
it.
already told the guy who shared the location, abandoned Florida. I was like, yeah, we're gonna go back at night. He's like, yikes.
I think I would love to go back at night. There's a couple different places I love to go at night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just so far for us though. Well, everybody had over about a 2-hour drive. Though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, for your eyes. Okay.
Oh, you have
Well, I hope that goes well. I heard when you what is it? You're getting the laser.
Yeah, but
I heard you have to get it done over and over again though.
Yeah.
Like a few years.
But I'm gonna tell you what you might can try tonight before you go to bed. Who's that?
That was she's having surgery.
Oh, she's been. Try to every night before you go to bed. Well, I guess it might be too late because you can have.
Well, thank you for joining, Wolf.
But every night before you go to bed, put
the oil.
Yeah, castor oil. Is it castor oil?
No, it's
not olive oil. Yeah, it's
It's your oil.
Yeah, castor oil.
Is it castor?
Yeah, castor oil over your eyelids every night before you go to sleep, and see what it helps you. Bye, White Wolf.
Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, guys. Please give us some thumbs up.
Share.
And share a live.
Yeah. We need to
might
make millions.
Get some people in
trillions.
There. Get some extra people up in here.
My girl Miss CG was not quiet tonight.
Miss CG just said, that's hilarious, Mike. This guy at work told this lady she looks better in his scratched up glasses. I laughed so hard.
Oh, there's you.
That's messed up. That is messed up. Wow.
Oh no, I probably would have told she looked better in the dark.
Wow. So mean. Yeah. I know it would be frustrating, Tina, not to be able to see clearly. That has to be frustrating. He said skull.
There's nothing.
What does skull mean?
It ain't nothing to eat.
White wolf?
Nothing to eat.
Yeah. Let's go.
She want to eat something. She want them trees. She never gave them to her. Now she want them.
You can't have more.
Don't look at me.
It's thundering. Go lay down. It's thundering and lightning.
Oh, it's thunder. We got some thunder here, baby. Mm-hmm.
David's tired. You got to work tomorrow. Tired. I know that heat probably drain your energy. I feel like I'm looking to the side because our camera is over here.
Yeah, early.
This was at a weird angle. Looking at all our junk in the background.
What you need, Dana? Come along, good girl. You see me now. Hey.
And I can hold it in my hand. I just feel like we're looking off to the side, which we are.
She said, "Wait a minute."
Australia because of the huntsman spiders. She don't like spiders. She saw all those big spiders at the house.
Yeah, but I wouldn't even go there. No, man, the Amazon or freaking Australia. Those places are crazy.
They have
the horror pictures now. They be kidnapping and killing people on them horror movies.
They do that right here in the US.
But look,
they kidnapping everybody and selling us for body parts and chopping us up.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Eric, for hitting that thumbs up.
Okay, everybody, it's time to get to the nitty gritty. We done played and had fun long enough, and now to talk about the paranormal, baby. That's what we all about up in this.
So is that what we do? You talk about just random stuff for an hour, and then you start talking about paranormal an hour after the last.
Yeah, you done did your little testimony with your little photo, your pictures. All right, now it's time to get to the point, baby. Y'all ready for this? Who got a story to tell? Holler at your boy that want to come on live. We want you to come on live with us. So if anybody want to come on live, throw your hands in the air like you don't care. Oh,
We do have
oh.
some nasty invasive species
We're
here.
not talking about spiders. You and she spins. What's her name?
Juanita.
Juanita.
Her name is Juanita. I'm rolling my eyes for you, Juanita.
Anyways. All right. Now, do anybody have a story they want to tell? Anything happened to them recently that would love to come on live and share your story with us? Come on now. I know it's somebody out there. I know. Okay. Okay. Somebody got some skeletons in the closet now.
Said, would you guys ever consider a meet and greet with fans one day?
Yeah,
We'd love to meet y'all. Yes, we would.
We have all that planned.
I don't like calling y'all our fans, though. We don't have fans. We have family, a community, our family. Yeah, we're not. Yeah, don't call yourself fans because Mike's.
My head was blew up before I became famous. Thank you very much.
It was, but yeah.
My mama always told me, boy, think of yourself as being the man.
Boy.
That's right. And ever since you told me that, I've been the man. My dad didn't tell me, but my mama told me.
I am.
What?
It's girl talk right here. Girls talking.
This man on here, what's up, Dave? What's up, Eric? Who else?
David has a story.
The King Lee.
What I'm gonna do is drop our link in the in the comment section. So
wait a minute, before we do it, before we begin, right? Drina told me this story about what she read earlier today.
Oh.
About a freaky ghost, right? At this hotel. The ghost, actually women would cheat on their men with this ghost.
Like women.
If the men don't show that woman attention, she would go cheat with the ghost.
You know, like you hear of the housewives that cheat with the pool guy or keep ordering pizzas for the pizza boy to come over. Well, these women would go and rent a room at this hotel because they knew that it had a special ghost there that enjoyed pleasuring women. So it's very silly to me, but
it's supposed to be true.
It's supposed to be true, but whatever. And it's where at Clearwater? It's supposed to be over in Clearwater.
Yeah.
I think we have one of the Erics lives over that way. They had some funny stories on there.
I was like, what? What? And that's Cumbus? Demon? Mm-hmm.
Incubus.
Oh, that's Incubus? That's how you spell Incubus?
Yeah, it's the Incubus.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to test that one out.
Who?
Definitely don't want to test.
Not if it's a man ghost. I might try a woman now. You can't see her.
You are so ill.
No, I know, because you be jealous. I'll probably leave you for the ghost. Come on, baby. Let's go.
Tina said, what's the address? Where is that? Let me book that hotel. Where is that? Too funny.
That's crazy. What, Cookie?
There's this website that I look at. It's pretty interesting. That's it. If I can find it again, I'll share it with you guys. And
the younger Cookie, no more. You go outside?
Backpack.
You go outside?
Backpackverse.com. If you are into good night, Fawn. Thank you for joining the live. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the support you always show, Fawn. We appreciate you. We appreciate all you guys. Everybody. But if you are into like random adventures like we do sometimes, there's this website called Backpack backpack backpackerverse.com, and they have like all random stuff, things to do, like from going to restaurants.
Wait a minute. What that had to do with the freaky ghosts?
I'm getting to that. Be patient. From going to restaurants, like psychic studies, spirituality, things to do outdoors,
Cookie.
psychic reviews, and
You want some?
paranormal.
Come on, let's go outside.
She's really wanting more fish skin. It's ridiculous. So if you go on a paranormal, you go to haunted places, and then you can go like I went to Florida and listen by state by state, and that's where I found that hotel
Who told you about that one?
that they were talking about. Vanessa,
Yeah.
yeah,
Freak talking to her.
Vanessa told me about it because she was like, "You guys always go places and want to find different places, so this is a good site to go to." And some things seem legit.
Is Vanessa the one that lives upstate with the
South Dakota,
South
Mhm.
Dakota? And they actually bought
old funeral
a
home
whole funeral home and turned it into their
house.
house.
It's their business / house.
And they have a ghost in it.
And there's a ghost. Yeah. I think I shared their video on our YouTube that one time too, because she caught a weird dark mist in their basement with the security cameras, and the lights kept going on and off by themselves. Well, she said the lights are censored, so if anybody walks into the room, the lights will come on, and the lights were coming on and going off, and nobody was in there.
Okay, now that y'all don't find out about the future ghosts. Okay, now do anybody have a story they want to share?
My husband like, I'm full. Her daughter hit him. Scary movie. Reminds Eric said that reminds him of
Oh, she's going to say after she had eyes to speak, she'll come on live.
you don't have to show your face if you don't want to.
Exactly.
If you just want to.
Wait, time out. I already see her face on the picture.
No, it'll just come up as your picture is what I'm saying.
No, but I'm telling her.
Like we don't have to do a FaceTime. You don't have to be, you know what I'm saying?
Can I say something smart and sarcastic? She's been. Say yes or no. Okay. Ghost in my machine with interesting website. It has ghost storage.
Yeah, we'll try that one too. Got like games and stuff. Looking Good says, how do people become members to your channel? I believe if you go to our main YouTube channel, yeah, it's bacon. You smell bacon? It's probably part of our problem right there.
I can't eat bacon. Miss CG, I'm back in the gym.
Where it
I'm in the gym
says,
rather. My cameras are set up. She's been saying, what's her name?
Juanita.
Juanita. Okay, Juanita, I gotta remember that anyway. My cameras are set up for blogging, laugh a lot. Okay, so that means you can join. Trina, she's put the name with 2 E's. No, she's been on my camera, on my channel. You been on my channel?
Mm-hmm.
What channel?
I check out everybody's channel. They check out our channel. We should check out their channel for support, just like they check us out.
They don't go to my channel.
They go to our channel. They don't go to mine either.
So whatever you do, that means I do it too. Anyway.
See, join.
Wow.
I'm so sorry. I thought it was a simple, like you go on and hit join.
She said, just click the money sign.
Will that let
Where's
you
that?
join?
She telling you right here.
Just click money sign in the chat bar. Oh, okay.
Click-
I don't see that
Click
on.
money sign in the chat bar.
Oh.
Everybody, click money sign.
If you would like to support us and
You better, because if you don't, I pity the fool.
join our members, we're going to Mike says we should start. Mike's gonna start making shirts for you guys for our members. If y'all wanna, if you would like an exclusive
Why are you rubbing my face like this?
shirt made by Mike. Look it again. Oh, we got David waiting. David, are you there? Hello?
David.
He's right there, man.
We're going.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey. We just realized you was waiting.
Hey.
Washita.
Juanita.
Oh, Nita. Washita. What's up, Dave? What's going on, brother?
One thing I want to say, Mike, I love that blue car you showed last week.
Yeah. That was the owner's. That was the. Yeah, that was the owner's that passed away. That was
I would have bought that car if I saw it. You don't see those anymore.
Wow. You know, I've been trying to evict them, Miss CG. So what's going on, Dave? What's got going on, brother?
Oh, nothing much. Came home, took it easy, and fell asleep in my chair. And I didn't realize I slept
It sounds so far away, doesn't it?
No, I think it's the thing, because we need a speaker to it, but I ain't
okay.
for it. What was that again, David? I'm sorry.
I came home from work and took my dog out. I came back inside, got him my feet with recliner chair. I fell asleep.
You know why you fell asleep?
It's just because it's been so hot today.
I was gonna say it had to be because of the heat.
No, I just think because you're old.
No. At least he's gonna get a sense of humor about it.
Yeah, but that heat wave. That heat.
Like Mike was saying last week, I went to my funeral and saying my goodbyes to him at a held his hand. And when I got done talking to him, then I went up there and looked at his pictures on the table. One of his pictures fell back. No wind blowing and nothing. And
hang on for a minute, David. David, hang on for a minute. Does everybody hear David talking? Could I get a yes or no? It's moving so slow with the comments. I just want to make sure everybody can hear you, David. That's all.
Well, you don't have to.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, they hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
It just sounds a little muffled.
Anyway, after I look at his pictures, I will walk back where you go sit, wait for the family to come. And I felt like a little cold spirit. And I took some pictures, sent it to Mike.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got
You got a picture? Yeah. Just text it to me.
I don't know if he tried to communicate me that day at his funeral, but I don't know. That just didn't make no sense to me. But it was kind of weird how that picture fell backwards by itself.
Right. You know, the craziest part about that, when David saw some of these pictures and I opened it up, I wasn't expecting to see somebody in a casket. You know, yeah. I was like, whoa. Yeah.
Oh, you didn't show me those.
I know, that's what I told him. I forgot to show you. Yeah, I wouldn't expect it. When I opened the picture up, I wouldn't expect to see nobody in a casket. I said, oh, okay. And then that's when he explained to me that it was his Sunday school teacher, right, Dave?
Okay.
Yeah, I know I'm talking to you. That was your Sunday school teacher, right?
Right.
Okay. Now, if you look she's gonna put some up, but I'm gonna show her real quick what he was talking about. See
Okay.
right there? See the white part there?
Mhm.
Okay, now if you go to the other picture, it's
Look
gonna,
down there on the bottom.
yeah.
Tell me what you see.
Was there anything that could cause a glare? Like, was there any overhead light or anything like that?
No, ma'am.
No? Huh. I'm gonna share it. And see what.
He was my best friend and like a stepdaddy to me.
Hmm.
How old was he, David?
He was only 82.
Only.
That's a good.
That's
He
a
lived a
good
good
age.
life. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
he lived a good
80
life.
years old, but he had a stroke last year, and this
She's so
time,
crazy. Let me go get her.
this time it took effect on his arm and his leg where he cannot move it or walk anymore.
right.
Then he had that what you call that Alzheimer's disease where his mind go
Yeah.
crazy. But got a phone call. I talked to him that Monday night, and next day I do, he passed away that Thursday.
Oh wow. So you also had your next door neighbor to pass away as well, right?
Yes.
Did you find him, your neighbor?
One of my neighbors went down there to check on her. It was that lady who had the dolls, and we went
The
down
one that
there
you
to
got it off from? Was it the one
what
that you
that.
got it from?
Yes.
Okay. Hmm. How old was she? How old was she?
Same age. She was 82. It is
Wow.
creepy.
Yeah, man.
I hate finding people like that, you know.
Right.
Oh, relax. You don't have to do that. Why don't you?
I noticed that man, I don't want to scare you, man, but you seem like you have death all around you, bro.
I know. What else I can do, you know?
Right. Well, that's true. We all gotta go, we all gotta go that way,
Yeah, I hope that no time soon, though.
But you know what's crazy though? We'll never know.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah. Yeah.
How y'all guys be doing?
Well, we're doing okay, taking it one day at a time, just living,
Same
trying to
here,
survive.
same here, just going in
Yeah.
work. Summertime and doing the best we can. Try to stay cool.
Right. Yeah, just trying to get my health a little better, trying to getting my health a little better and just taking it one day at a time.
How do you do like full screen? You know how to do that?
No pictures I don't.
No.
Yeah, but I don't know, but far as spirits, I really believe you have some type of attachment.
I think so too. I just think he just want to let me know he was there with me that day.
Well, that's if that was him, though.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like I said, I
Yeah,
think you
it could be more than one person.
huh?
It could be more than one person there.
But that's true. It's possible. But I know, like I said, I think you have one that sticks with you all the time. That's
Right. And he's up, and I got K2 meter. He's listening to y'all saying hello tonight.
Oh yeah.
So this is David's
Sunday school.
Sunday school teacher at his funeral.
And that little
And
square
this picture
Right there.
shows this. This is right, David.
Yep. Yes,
The
ma'am.
square on the bottom. But if you zoom into it, it does look like it's like almost like a haze,
A haze. Yes, ma'am.
almost like hazy. That's why I was wondering. Maybe there was a light over it, but it does look like it's something in front of it that's kind of like translucent. You see
Right.
it?
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. But then you
'Cause I
go to
didn't
the other one.
know
The only
that.
thing I don't like about the only thing
See,
I don't like about the second picture, David, that you can't
you
see
can't see the
the
bottom.
bottom as good as you can with
Right.
the first picture.
Okay.
Right.
So not saying it's not there, but that's the only thing. If when you took that second picture, if you'd have took it down a little further or further back, you could have seen the whole casket at the bottom as well.
Casket. Yeah.
Go back to that.
All righty.
Yeah, because you took them at
It's
two
like,
different angles.
Yeah.
Like this picture here seems like you took further away, and then the other
Yep.
one you took closer. Yeah, so you really can't tell as far as the bottom goes if it's still there on the second picture.
Hmm.
Go back to the other picture.
She says she feels like it's a spirit. Was it this way?
Yeah. See, and it's further up.
Right.
Yeah. So is that a different angle? So
Angle.
you really don't know because you can't see the bottom. But
And
I
that
want to say
little-
this though.
and that little
I
square
want
box,
to say this.
y'all
Go back
see
to the
the
picture.
casket?
Yeah, I want to say this. That the casket is actually sitting on top of that, right?
Yeah.
That's not the casket,
No.
right?
Come on, let's go outside.
It's
That's why I
interesting
want to
though.
get a second. That's why I want to get a second opinion on this.
Right. But the only way we really would know if we had the picture of the bottom of the stand, where you know what I'm saying. If you'd have took consecutive pictures back to back at the same angle and at the same position, like you took this one, and then if there was nothing there, you could say that there's a possibility it could be something. But I don't think it's no
Right.
type of flash. I don't think it's a flash because I think if it was a flash, the whole bottom would have lit up, not just that one area.
You will see it lit up.
Right. And if you look at the picture, actually, it's weird because the floor right here is also has the mist on it as well. So that's interesting as well.
That's what caught my eye, and that's why I went over here and sent it to you that morning to see what you think about it, and let everybody else, to see it too, see what they think about it.
Right.
And I felt a cold spot about five to
Look
10
at that.
minutes.
What was that, David?
I said I felt his somebody cold spot for about 5 to 10 seconds there that morning. It just went away.
Right, you told me that. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, you told me about it. Oh, she's been on.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that it, David? Anything else you want to add?
That's it. I just want to let them hear my story, what happened to me, and see what everybody else was thinking about that.
Okay. Do anybody have a suggestion on what that could be? I know Universe says it seems like a spirit in front of the casket.
Yeah. Miss CJ said well, I think she was talking about his brother,
Okay.
his family having a true attachment. Sounds like he has a true attachment. But
Now I did have his hand that morning for about 10 minutes, saying my goodbyes to them.
Right.
So, Universe did say it's a spirit in front of the casket, and I know she's a sensitive, and she sees things.
I'm not going crazy then.
Yeah.
I did.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, they're saying it's a spirit.
That's what I thought.
Good catch, David. Good catch, right?
Right. Well, share it in y'all, put it in your group on Facebook if y'all want to.
Oh, it's on your Facebook group, on your page.
Well, no, that yeah, but I'm gonna
Oh,
if
okay.
y'all
I got
want
you can share it on
if
our
y'all want
Facebook.
to share it on y'all page, y'all can.
okay.
Thank you for joining the
Thank
live,
you.
Allison. We appreciate
Okay,
it.
next up. All right, David. Thanks a lot, man.
Have a
Nice
good
talking to you,
night,
brother.
David. Thank
Hey,
you for
good
sharing.
night. We love y'all guys. Thank
Love you
y'all
too,
Love
man.
you
for going
too.
through this with me to make sure if that was a spirit. Now we have confirmed it was. So Lord, I hope that ain't nothing else gonna go bad with me this week.
Hopefully not, right? Hopefully not.
But
But
good
okay,
night.
David.
We love y'all guys.
All right,
And
love you too,
we
man.
talk to
Take
y'all
care.
guys.
Thank you, David.
All right. Next, we have She's Been in the building. Let's ride.
Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, Miss Juanita.
Juanita, She's Been. She's Been Juanita.
Yes.
What's going on?
So I grew up in North Carolina, and there was like a lot of activity in various houses that I was raised in, but they're very superstitious down there. Like where I
Mhm.
grew up at, they didn't want to hear about it. They didn't want you to talk about it. They didn't want to know. And so if you had questions about things that happened, they basically would shut you down. And so when I became an adult and I was in the military, I started asking my mom because like a lot of the people had passed away that, if you saw something, you asked them about it and they would tell you, you ain't seen no such a thing. That's the devil talk, because they were religious. And anything paranormal to them was the devil and demons. But I'm like, how can you believe in God and the Holy Spirit and angels and stuff, and you don't believe when the Bible states that there are spirits, that there are unclean spirits, that there are demons, and then there are lost souls. So how can you believe all these things in the Bible, but then you're gonna turn around when it happens and pretend it don't exist?
Mhm.
So I started asking my mom about the experiences that I had, things that I have seen, people I've seen, and she knew the people I was talking about. They were
Oh,
people
wow.
that had been alive when she was a child. Um, and so those were like the things that happened with me. Like we were walking home from school and I looked over to my right and there was like this shack, but it shouldn't have been a shack there. You know what I'm saying? It was like a moment in time and there was this man standing there in front of like this barrel. And the barrel like a fire like people used to keep warm.
Mhm.
And he was standing there and his eyes was bloodshot red. He was sweating and he waved at us as we walked by. And I was like looking at it and I was asking my cousins and I'm like, do y'all see him? And they were like, there's nobody over there. And so when we got to
Wow.
my grandmother's house, I was asking her about who's that man that got that shack up the road. And like I said, she completely shut me down. Oh, you ain't seen no such a thing. Don't you ever talk about nothing like that before? And then they started praying over you and all this stuff, like having an intervention kind of thing. And so I just stopped talking to them about stuff like that. But I've always been interested in the paranormal. Um, so when I was stationed in Lakehurst, New Jersey, we went into, I was stationed there. I was an electronic technician. I don't know if y'all can hear me because I get like some weird
Yeah, we
feedback.
can hear you.
And So I was stationed there, and I was an electronic technician. So we would have to have night watch where we had to stay at the ground electronics building. And if anything broke down or if they had an issue with the fire call box and stuff, we had to go out and fix it. So only on the nights that I had duty, the call box in the freaking hangar would always go off. And so the fire department had to go with you because they're the fire watch. So they have to go with you into the building. So they got the keys to all the buildings. So they would unlock the building for me. They would go in there with me. I would take the battery, like we would do all the checks and stuff on the system. And it would always be a battery error. And we all know that they drain batteries. So you would have to take the battery out and put a new battery in. And it's like these big batteries. They're like, you know how long the battery is on your laptop?
Mm-hmm.
Well, think of a battery that's that long, but it's about 6 inches wide, but it's long like that. So
Okay.
you just unplug the old battery, put the new battery in, and you take the old battery back to the shop and put it on the charging station.
Mm-hmm.
And so we got called out there one night 4 times. 4 times. And you like when we walked in, you could hear someone walking above us in the catwalks. The catwalks are off limits because that wood up there is birds roost up there, and there's like the bird poop and stuff on the, so it's the wood, some of the wood up there is rotting. So you're not allowed to go up there. If you do, it's at your own risk. But you could hear giggling up there. And so we like looked at each other and we was like, okay, we're done. I'm not coming back in this building tonight. And he's like, I'm not coming back in it neither. Because they had to set up a watch out in the parking lot since I disabled that call box. Because I'm like, I'm not coming back in this building tonight. There's strange fogs that show up in that building. The building is huge, and it has like its own weather inside that building sometimes. But it's
Wow.
strange that the fog that shows up in that building is always starts down at the end where they put the bodies at when the Hindenburg caught
Oh,
fire.
wow.
So they put the bodies inside hangar 1. So the fire always starts over there. I mean, not the fire, but the fog. It always starts over there, and it creeps along the floor towards the other end of the building. We've gone in there setting up like displays and stuff for events that will happen in retirement parties. They have a mock-up of a carrier deck in there for training. And so we've gone in there setting up stuff, putting up speakers and stuff, testing stuff. Everything's working fine. But then as soon as they get ready to use it, nothing's working. So we have to go over all our cables and stuff again. And it's always a cable somewhere that's been mysteriously unplugged. Now they're taped down. So how they get unplugged? They're taped down. Nobody's been over there. It's like along the wall. There's nobody over there, but it's unplugged. So those are some of the things that happened to me in the military. And my Florida story. I went to boot camp in Orlando, and there was a haunting in the barracks that we lived in during boot camp. RC, like the RCPOs have the swords and stuff when we go marching and stuff. They have like the
Yeah.
sword.
Hold on 1 second. Do you have your volume turned up on your live?
No, I have it. I have the volume on mute on the live.
Okay. Yeah, I think somebody's just getting some type of feedback. Okay.
It might be the fan. I have a fan on. It's hot here.
Yes. Warm here
Yeah,
too.
I'm going through the change, so I have to have a fan sometimes.
I feel you.
But so we were on patrol, and it was females was in one side of the barracks, and males were on the other side. It was like a X shape, the barracks, and so you had females on one side of the X, and males were on the other 3 because there's more males in boot camp than females. And so we're going down the corner, and the girl is like, "Oh, male in the barracks, male in the barracks." And so all of the females are like, making sure they putting her blankets over them and stuff, the ones that have been sleeping. And she's like
Mhm.
running down the hall chasing this guy. And she just stops, and I'm right behind her. I'm like, what? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There's nowhere for him to go because the other door to the male barracks is locked, and they have a guard standing in front of their door so their guys can't leave out. She's like, turns around, and her eyes is like, it's huge. He just vanished, just disappeared in thin air. So she has seen the guy that had got struck by lightning like several years before we went to boot camp. They had a death from a lightning strike. And they said he's been haunting those barracks ever since then. But she actually saw him. I didn't see him, but I was just chasing behind her, and she was chasing him. So that was my Florida paranormal experience.
Wow.
Well, she's paying. Also, Miss CG is also a military woman. And she also have paranormal stuff happen to her as well. But I'm glad I ain't go to on. But that's weird. Have anybody ever told you that you might have a gift to have a veil over your face that you can see the dead?
Excuse me. I used to see stuff. I don't see stuff anymore. I don't know if they literally beat it out of me, or if it's just that after I grew older, it just stopped. But I will still have dreams. Sometimes I get feelings about stuff, like about people when I meet people. I can usually tell good people from bad people. Like, it's just something.
Drina versus Mike. No, I'm just
You're both good people. I just like Rib and Mike. He's just
I
an
know
easy
that,
target.
Anyway, but listen for a minute. You and Miss CG have a lot in common because she has that same ability. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have a lot in common.
Yeah.
But and y'all both like mess with me. So y'all that's gonna stop.
Giving you a hard time.
No, that's not gonna stop because you too easy. It's too easy.
But,
we got Drina's back on this now. We got Drina's back.
That's right.
What y'all gonna pick up when I push you down? How about that?
No, we're not putting you down. We just ribbing you in good fun.
Anyway, but like I'm saying, back to the question at hand. But yeah, it sounds like to me that I call it a gift. I think that anybody that can, see or deal with the paranormal, because my mom, she was that way. I call it a gift. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't know how to use it. A lot of people are scared of it. I live in Red. But I think it's a gift. And because the reason I call it a gift because everybody ain't able to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You have that I won't say selective few, but you got a lot of people that can do it. Why do they have that ability? I don't know. But I think it's just like a superhero's ability. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if you want to call it a superhero, but I just feel it's a gift, and to be able to communicate and to talk with the dead, or should I say a spirit, or whatever you want to call it. I really feel that once you can understand it and not be afraid of it, I think it could be a positive thing because there's some reason people have those gifts. And the question is that I even asked my mom, why you? You know what I'm saying? But nobody knows why they got that ability. Some people just learn to use it, and some people just try to get away from it. You know what I mean? So and then back in those days, the elders, they didn't want to talk about that type of stuff.
They didn't, and then they didn't want you talking about it either because
exactly.
Them you were inviting in demons to them.
Yeah.
And there are people in the neighborhood, well, not necessarily the neighborhood, in the community who practice voodoo and practice roots and all this other things. So I remember my grandmother going to one of those ladies, and the lady gave her something to bury in the ground that was supposed to help me, basically keep me from seeing things and hearing things and stuff
Oh
like
wow.
that.
Did it work?
No.
You know why? Because it's a gift.
Right.
And if God give you the ability to do something, nothing can change it. Regardless on how much you dislike it or even like it.
No.
If it's something He give you, there's nothing to get rid of that.
It's not a dislike or like. It's like I'm not afraid of it or anything like that. It's just the way my family reacted to it. And then
Right.
once those people passed away, then it was like my mother's generation was more accepting of it, and and like I could ask my mama about dreams and people that were in the dreams, and she would know who the people were, and she would tell me who the people were, and I don't have her anymore. So it's like you have those questions like, who is this and why are they bothering me,
Are you
so to
seeing them?
speak.
Right.
Yeah, and it's like it's in a dream, not me physically seeing it anymore. The last time I saw someone, it was a child, and I found out that the child, he his family used to live across the street from where we live at now. His dad was dying from he had cerebral palsy, and he had some other genetic disorders, but he had lost the ability to walk, and he was getting sicker. They get pneumonia easy and everything.
Mhm.
So he was dying, and he still had two children there. And I found out there was, like, the kids used to come over here and play with my kids, and this little boy, I would think it was my son peeping at me around the door frames and stuff, just peeping at you. You wouldn't feel anything bad or anything. It was just a child peeping at you around the corner or something like that. And I told him, I said, as long as you don't scare my children, as long as you don't bother us, you can stay over here. But no, if once you start bothering people, you have to go home. And as long as they lived across the street, from time to time, he would visit. And once his dad passed away, I haven't never seen him no more. I think he was waiting for his dad.
Hmm.
Um, and the way this child died was so tragic. He was at the parents had separated once the dad started getting sick, but the dad had custody of the children. So the kids were down at the other end of the street where the mom's family lived. And one of the kids of the aunt, he had gotten hold of a gun,
Hmm.
and he basically pointed at this little child, like 4 or 5 years old little boy, and told him, if you move, I'll shoot you.
Hmm.
And what 4 year old do you know that's gonna be still?
No.
And he actually point blank range shot this child in the chest, in the heart.
Oh, wow.
And that's how the child died. And so it was a big rift in the family. And I think that's why he was hanging around, because he didn't understand. He was
Right.
gone. And so he was hanging around with his dad and his brothers and sister and stuff. And he was coming over here because they would come over here to play. So there's lots of toys and stuff. So they would come over here to play. And
Right.
that's the last child. That's the last spirit that I saw. But I still get feelings and have dreams about stuff. So, and it's good to be able to talk to people about it. Um, you know, I don't get to talk to people about it often.
Yeah.
Right.
Because, like we've said before as well, in our community, it's shunned a lot. It's like so taboo, and the same as you. When I know when I was growing up, we couldn't talk about spirits at all. We couldn't talk about possession. We couldn't talk about spirits. I couldn't watch a lot of the stuff on TV. I didn't have no interest in it at all until I got older and I started noticing things, and you start paying attention to certain things and things. My TV shutting on and off by itself. I never seen anything, but I would always feel like somebody was watching me. So, and it just made me curious. And it's like, there has to be something else um, besides just the living. Um, like there's spirits out there, and I don't believe that spirits are just all demons and spirits that are posing to be family members or familiar spirits. So I just think it's way more to it than we know. And in a sense, that's kind of like why I got into it, to help share the experiences and the evidence that we do catch, because we know it's real.
We had right after my mom passed, like we were at my sister and them, they live behind where my mom and dad's house is at. And they have security cameras and stuff up. And so we were sitting there watching TV, and we just happened to look over at the security camera, and you could clearly see a shadow pacing back and forth behind where my mom and dad's house is at. Like across from the back, their bedroom was like on that side closest to the driveway from my sister's house.
Mm-hmm.
And you could clearly see a figure pacing back and forth over
Hmm.
there. And we all sat there watching it, and then it just disappeared.
Oh wow.
But and all of us, like, we had, the hair on our arms stood up and stuff. And then my sister said, remember when Junior was little and he told our mom that there was a man back there in her bedroom, and she told him to tell the man to leave, and he went there and he walked out like he was holding somebody's hand and opened the front door and told him to get out and stay out, and then shut the door and said he gone
Wow.
now. And I was like, what I felt was that it was that man still hanging around, but he can't go back in the house. That's the feeling that I got.
Because he asked him to leave. So
So he told
yeah.
him to leave and to stay out. And this was a child that told him that. So I'm like, my mom is gone now, and maybe he's feeling that he can get back in the house. That's the
That,
that's the that's the feeling I got from seeing
mhm,
seeing that.
He could be waiting to be invited
Invited.
back into the
Yeah.
house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And see, my dad is he's on his end days. He suffers from dementia and Alzheimer's, and he's at the point now where he told us that he was tired,
Mm.
and he's always talking to my mom, talking to his mother and his sisters and brothers, and they've all passed. He's having full-blown conversations with them. And then
No.
if my little sister says something to him, he'll say, "Don't you see grown folk is talking? Don't you see
Wow.
me talking to your mama? Or don't you see me talking to your grandmama?" And so she's like, "I'm just gonna sit over here and be quiet. You go ahead and talk." But that's what's going on with him now.
Have you ever seen anybody around him? Can you see the spirits around him? Because I've always wondered that. I've
I
heard
don't
that
see
before.
anyone, but I feel
You know,
I
that there's
feel
somebody there.
my mother's yeah, I feel my mother's presence. She used to wear that Avon Timeless perfume.
Hmm.
And sometimes when you're near my dad, it's like she's standing there, but you can smell it. You can smell her. It's her. Yeah, you feel it in your heart. You feel it that she's there with him. Um and so when he says he's talking to her, I believe him. It's like you walk in the house sometimes and you just feel like a warmth surround you, like you're being hugged, like you're being welcomed into the house. And that's what she would do when she was living. So I feel like she's visiting. I feel like if we go home, she comes by to visit so she could see the kids, see the grandkids, and especially see Luna. That was gonna be her first great grandbaby, and she passed away a month before she was born.
Yeah,
And
she's probably, I don't mean to cut you off, but she's probably never left. She's probably still there.
so, because
You know?
we were waiting for him to pass, her passing was complete unexpected. So, and here it is 5 years later, and he's still here.
Wow. He's had dementia for the
All
past.
that time before she passed. Yeah.
Wow.
He's been wheelchair bound
I don't know.
since before she passed. So yeah. But he's telling us that he's tired now. So he's telling us he's tired. So we're trying to prepare ourselves for that.
Yeah, 'cause when they get to the point of just constantly tired,
That don't mean
it doesn't mean, but it just means that they're
Right, but
giving up.
what
He's not.
what I'm saying is
He doesn't have that will.
well, it's not up to him though.
No, it's not.
It's up to God. And see the thing about it, I done known people to my brother, for example, he told me when he was in the hospital that my son, which has passed away, he was murdered. He seen him in the hospital in the corner playing,
Mhm.
and at that moment in time, he felt like he was ready to go. That he was tired, and so I think sometimes when a person's real sick and they see their loved ones that done passed over. To give you another example, my father, a long time before he passed away, his brother, my uncle, had passed away doing open heart surgery. And my dad, he suffered from diabetes. He had both his legs amputated and all that type of stuff. And he seen his brother. He said he was walking. My dad said he was walking into the light. And he seen his brother, which told him to go back. Go back. It's not your time yet. So, saying that to say this is that sometimes when they see those loved ones, they're there for comfort, not to comfort them, to try to make them feel better in some type of way. And I felt that's why my son was there with my brother. And I think that's why my uncle told my dad that. And so, when a person, when my mom passed away, we was told by a prophet that my mom had a conversation with God. And God actually gave her a choice. This is just prophecy to us. God had showed her heaven and gave her the choice out of being with us or being in heaven. So the prophet told us that my mom said, what about my kids? What about my babies? And she said that God said, well, they'll be okay. They'll be taken care of. And when that happened, that's when she chose heaven. And so she ended up passing away. So I don't think when it comes down to when, our loved ones come visit us, that means it's something bad, like we're going to pass away or somebody's going to pass away. I don't think that's always true. Not saying it don't happen, because it does, but that could be just a comforting thing for that person that's sick, and helping them go through that change, or to, I'm gonna just use the word comfort them. You know what I mean? Let them know that they're there with them, or whatever the case may be, because when you don't see them or talk to them, all that type of stuff, you know. So, um, and then we don't really know what type of conversation that they have with God, you know. So I just don't really know how to take um, when that happens. I just know from, you know, my experiences from when, you know, people done told me what had happened. You know what I mean? So I think preparing for anybody's death is it's hard. It's hard to explain because, you know, when you preparing for a person's death, you really can prepare yourself compared to when a person just get killed or died just all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? Because you can lead up to that moment to say, you know, one day this person's gonna be gone. But you don't expect that the people you talk to every day. You know what I'm saying? That's up and moving, and then they all of a sudden just pass away. But I just don't know how to really take that when a person's sick and see their deceased ones come back to visit them or always be there with them, you know? So it's just a hard topic to really try to explain. I guess it's all on how you believe and how you accept it. You know what I mean?
So a lady told me when I used to be an electronic technician, and then I cross-trained the hospital corpsman because I wanted to go work on hospital equipment. So I used to be stationed at Camp Lejeune, and one of the nurses told me, she said that Alzheimer patients, it's like they have one foot in the spiritual realm and one foot in the human realm. So she said when they're having these visitations, it's like part of their soul is mostly with the spiritual realm, and then they come back to us. She said we don't know what they're talking about. All we know that they're talking to these people, they're seeing these people, or they're seeing these people around their bed, coming in, visiting them, visiting the family and stuff like that. She said it's not for us to know, only to know that they're preparing that person, comforting that person, helping
Right,
that person
right.
through what they're going through.
Mm-hmm.
And um a lot of the doctors and stuff are saying, oh, they're hallucinating. They're hallucinating. How do you know?
Right. Yeah.
Right. My
Because
thing.
some of the things my dad is telling us and saying, some of the things that he's seeing, he has to be seeing it in order for him to know some of these things that he's knowing now.
But, but
But
I
other
agree.
people are able to corroborate some of the things he's being told, you know, about like how does he know what's going on up here in my house? You see what I'm saying? He's down in North Carolina.
And he can tell you things that's happened at your house.
Yes.
Wow.
And my mama is the one telling him these things. So that means when I feel like my mama is around me, when I get sad, I start missing her, and I feel like she's comforting me, she's going back and talking to him and telling him stuff. You know,
Yeah.
it's strange. He hasn't been up here since before she passed away, before he got sick like that. So how does he know what I got in my garden? He's not on the internet. He's not watching my YouTube videos, but he
Wow.
knows what I planted. He'll. So that's what I'm saying. How can you say he's hallucinating when he knows things that there's no way on God green earth he should know it?
Right.
But one thing about it, is CG, we really don't know when it comes down to I'm answering. Well, I'm talking to CG because of one of the questions, or one of the answers
Statement.
one of the statements she's put up. But one thing about it, I can understand what uh, they say about the Bible. But to be honest with you, we really don't know. We really don't know until we get to that point in our lives. If we on our dying bed, who comes back to visit us, or just because you haven't seen them, that don't mean they're not there. And they just probably ain't showed their presence.
Mhm.
I just really feel that we can't rule nothing out. We can't say it don't exist. We can't say that it don't happen because we're not there. We're not that person on that lying on that bed finna pass away, or in real sick to the point where someone come visit you, just to comfort you. You know what I'm saying? And we can't rule that out. I understand that, the Bible says this, the Bible says that, but that at the same time, you got to have open mind to everything else in this world. Everything else that's happening, you got to have open mind to it. You just can't look down a one way path and say, you know what, just because this says this, that can't be true. You can't do that. You got to understand that there's other things going in this world that the Bible don't even talk about. You know what I'm saying? And for example, UFOs. You know what I'm saying? So it's things, when it comes down to the paranormal or spirits or ghosts or whatever the case may be, you got to have an open mind to this stuff. Because if you believe in the Holy Ghost, if you believe in God risen, if you believe in Jesus risen and all that, you have to believe in spirits, because that's what the Holy Ghost is. It's a spirit that takes over the body when it comes down to the Holy Ghost. So how could you believe in that but can't believe that a loved one could come visit you? I don't get it.
It's just too much that's unexplained. And then it's so many people that experience multiple sightings, multiple hearing people or seeing people. And like going back to the video that I posted of the little girl that said, "This is my grandpa comes and sees me." Oh no, she said the man comes to see me at night. I knew that video was fake. It seemed like it was plotted, but I shared it because it happens a lot. A lot of people genuinely have experienced things like that. A lot of kids have genuinely experienced things like that. And then they get shut down, like you said, Juanita, you get shut down and said, don't entertain it, or don't talk to it, or that's just evil stuff. We don't talk about stuff like that. So it happens a lot. And I think it's just some people just aren't open to it, and they feel like if they do accept it, then maybe it'll harm you, or because we all have to get there one day, I guess, in a sense. But no one can really tell us. But I mean, we can just try to figure it out, just like any science and any scientists. They have to try to figure out a formula or something, or why the light bulb works the way it does, or whatever the case may be. So just I need the proof behind the pudding. So
when you're looking at a one way, if you're only looking at one way of something that's going on, or don't have an open mind to something, and then it does happen to you, what you gonna say?
But see, one of the greatest questions is, since energy cannot be destroyed, where does
exactly,
that energy go?
exactly.
Where does that energy reside?
Right.
Is there one of the theories is that there's this collective consciousness of the energy of everyone who's ever lived,
In our bodies. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And like they said they did.
And then there's also have the theories about different dimensions and realms and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So it's all these unanswered questions, all these theories, all these possibilities that's out there. And we don't know what the rules of the universe truly are. We don't know if they're not allowed. They can't just come out and say, okay, this is what's going to happen when you pass. because they might not be able to talk about stuff like that.
No, nobody ain't gonna know what happened. Nobody don't really know what happens when you pass.
No.
Period.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
how
I
would they?
don't think you're supposed.
How would you know?
I think that's one of the rules. I think that's one of the rules.
Yeah, how would you know?
They can, yeah. So that's like, I don't think they're even allowed to talk about what they are experiencing if they're in heaven. We've heard the EVPs where some are lost. They're confused. They can't find the light. We've all heard EVPs like that from different ghost hunters and stuff, or asking for help, or you know, why would they even be able to ask for help if they were a demonic spirit? They don't need to ask for help. They're just going to cause chaos and havoc.
Right.
It's just too much to try to understand sometimes, and it's so hard to explain. And everybody got their own beliefs on what they believe and how they believe it and why they believe it. But at the same time, you just got to understand that you would never know.
But we still trying to figure it out. And it'll always be those questions.
The only thing we can figure out if they exist, if is the paranormal really out there. That's all we can figure out. We can't determine what goes on after death.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All we can figure out and document ghosts or spirits or noises or EVPs or whatever the case may be, but we will never figure out what happens after death. Are we reincarnated as another person or something else? You know what I'm saying? Do we go to heaven? Do we go to hell? You know what I'm saying? These things here that we won't never know until it's that time. You know what I'm saying? So it's there's no way, not even scientists, nobody can tell you exactly what goes on after death, besides on what happens to your body. That's the only thing they probably can tell you.
But they did do the research. I might have to find it and share it. What Terry was talking about, where they did a research, like Juanita said, that our bodies are part energy, and when we pass, they did a test, and it wasn't our fluids that dispelled from us; it was energy that lifted, and it was a different weight of the body. The body was lighter.
More likely, if your spirit leaves your body, more likely it might be lighter.
Right, and that's what you're saying. It was the energy that left that person's body, and that's why the body became lighter.
You still don't know where it goes.
You don't know.
You know what I'm saying? You still don't know where it goes. And see, that's that. I don't know, because actually you hear different things. Because sometimes you hear it's dead weight.
Well, dead weight is really heavy, though.
Right, but once your spirit leaves your body, you're dead weight.
Right,
you're dead. So you're dead weight. So actually, it seems like it should get heavier.
Exactly. Right. But
they measure. I remember what you're talking about. They measured when people passed. They measured the bodies, and there was like a certain amount of weight.
It was
they were losing once the person died.
No, was it heavier or lighter?
Lighter.
No, it was lighter. The body, it was lighter, but it wasn't even like a lot of weight. It was a small, like in grams, wasn't it? Like in grams.
Yeah, but don't use.
But it was consistent.
Don't you use body fluids though?
You're right, but it wasn't the fluids. It wasn't.
Well, if it wasn't the fluids, how could they measure it then? Because I don't know, because you do a lot of things when a person pass away. They use the bathroom. It's so much stuff that goes on.
I know. We're gonna find it. And watch it.
Or was it the brain? Was it the brain weight? I'm trying to remember. I remember what you're talking about though.
Yeah, I'm sure there's something on YouTube.
All right, Miss CG, she asked a question. She said, "Who on here can truly say there had a real attachment? I mean, something touching you, trying to get into bed with you, trying to mess with you mentally. I have and for years. You know what, Miss CG? Every time I get in the bed with this girl, I always touch on it. You know, of her attachment. No, I'm only kidding. But listen, that's a good question. Has anybody had an attachment like that before? Well, she spent.
No,
Have you
no.
have anything of a
But
tattoo or anything like that?
Well, that's a
that's
what is it? Succubus?
you know the dreams like with okay. So my aunt passed away when I was in the ninth grade, and I got off the bus. Like our church was across the road, like and then the mailbox is on the same side of the road as the church, and so we lived across the railroad track. When I got off the bus, it was like there was this dark shadow over the church. Like for me, I couldn't even hardly see through it. So when I got home, it was like I did not want to go over there. It was a revival. We were supposed to be having revival, and you're in the choir and stuff. I didn't want to go over there. I got a spanking because I refused to go over there for revival. I
Wow.
stayed home. My dad gave me a spanking. I had all these chores I had to do while I was home. And so they went over there, and I fell asleep after I finished my chores. And it felt like I could hear somebody pounding on the door, just pounding on the door. Juanita, open the door, open the door, open the door. We got to call 911. But I could not move. I could not speak, nothing.
Yeah,
And then,
that sounds like a hint.
all of a sudden, I could move. And I
Yeah,
jumped up and I ran to the front door and I opened the door to let my sister in. And they called 911. And I was like, what's going on? What's going on? And she said, it's Ree, it's Ree, it's Ree. And my aunt had raised up her hands. They were doing the prayer circle, like they were getting ready to let out church.
Right.
And they were doing a prayer circle, and she lifted up her hands and she looked up and she said, yes, Lord Jesus, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. And they said she had like the most beatific smile on her face, and she dropped like a stone. My mom's a nurse, so she was doing CPR. My mama said she was gone before she hit the floor.
Wow.
And so like I couldn't move and anything. So my sister's calling and I'm just standing there like, but I don't understand. I don't understand. Then my dad brought my grandma over to the house and she's sitting there crying and the ambulance is over there at the church and my mama is like, that's why you didn't want to go over there. That's why you couldn't go over there.
Because you saw it.
She said that was they my mom and them, they believe the angel of death walks the night and in the night, you know what I'm saying? So they was like that was the angel of death keeping you from over there. You weren't supposed to be there.
yeah. That is called a hank. It's called a hank is riding you. And that's uh they. I used to have her ride me all the time. I done got mad at her because I'm laying in the bed. I'm trying to scream. I'm trying to get her attention, but she don't hear anything. And then when I wake up, you hear me calling you. I'm upset with her. You know what I mean? But that we done talked about those before.
Mm-hmm.
And
But what about the dark cloud she saw with church? That was
yeah, I can't say what that was.
yeah.
All it just kept me from going over there. It scared me. Whatever
Right.
it was that energy
Mm-hmm.
So
scared me.
why didn't you tell anybody about it?
I took a beating. Remember,
Oh, you got in trouble anyways.
I got in trouble regardless. I would have gotten in
Right,
trouble regardless. So I still got in trouble for refusing to go over there for revival.
right.
So,
That's
but
crazy.
I talked to my mama afterwards, and she would say that's the angel of death. You weren't supposed to be over there. You weren't supposed to see it because it might have been something there that you weren't supposed to see.
Right.
Yeah, but why would they call it the angel of death if it kept you from going over there?
Because I wasn't supposed to see what was going to happen. I wasn't supposed to see my aunt pass away.
Right. But what I'm saying is, when you would think that'd have been something good, not bad, if it's preventing you from seeing something bad. You understand what I mean?
Oh, it's good on her behalf.
Right, good on her behalf.
Right.
Right, on she's been behalf, not
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because I wouldn't if it's stopping you, if something's stopping you from, for example, like me personally, I think before a tragedy happens to a person,
You have a sign.
they have a sign. You know, one mind might tell you, "Nah, I better not go out tonight. I'm gonna stay home." So, and then you go out, then something happens.
Your intuition.
Mhm.
Right.
Something's bad about to happen.
Right. So you would call that a good thing.
Mhm.
So in her behalf, to prevent her from seeing her grandmother pass in front of her,
It's my aunt. My aunt.
where your aunt passed in front of her, it had to be a good spirit to stop her from seeing that. So why would you call it an angel of death? You see what I'm saying?
That's what my mother said. It was the angel of death.
Yeah,
That,
I wouldn't call that. If it,
because you know, if it's like this, she said, if you could see what was happening in the church, you could have interfered in their work. That's the way my mother explained it to me.
right, that
So you're not supposed to be there
Right.
to see these things. The only other time that happened with my uncle, he actually got hit by the train. That's the second time that happened to me, where I couldn't move, couldn't speak, or anything like that.
Wow.
were you supposed to
And
have to be with him? With your uncle, was you supposed to have to be with him when you got that?
no, it was nighttime, and we had heard him out there earlier. He would holler across the railroad track at my his girlfriend. We called her Aunt Elsa, but that was his girlfriend. She lived across the street, and he would holler out there and at her. And we thought he had gone home. When my dad came home and he picked us up from my grandma's house, he said that my uncle wasn't out there on the railroad track. But then my mom had just got home from work. It's like you antsy, like you can't go to bed. You know,
Mhm.
you're supposed to be in bed because you got to go to school the next day.
Right.
But it's like you can't sleep, you're restless, you're antsy. And then all
Mhm.
of a sudden, it's like I froze up. Like I couldn't move, I couldn't speak. You could hear the train whistle blowing. And in my mind, I knew my uncle was out there on that railroad crossing. I knew it. His daughter sleepwalked, broke the glass out in their front window of the house, screaming for her daddy to get off the railroad track. She was sleepwalking. They had to hold her down to keep her from
Wow.
going through that glass. It's like my cousin that was pregnant, she woke up and started praying and begging God. She said, I don't know why I was begging for though. She said, I just woke up praying. And then that train slammed on brakes, and all you hear is this awful, god awful squeal that went on, seemed like forever,
Mhm.
because took forever for that train to come to a complete stop. And when they went out there, he was laid out perfectly in the between the tracks. The only thing that got hit was his leg. His pant leg got caught and it severed his leg. Everything
Oh
else was
well.
fine, but he had damage to the back of his head, and so they said that he was dead. Somebody laid him out there like that. Somebody had murdered him before they put him out there.
Prior to him being there.
Yeah, and so we can't explain that. We don't understand how we knew he was out there,
Yeah, so
but like those are the two times where it felt like somebody was preventing me from speaking or moving, and it's never happened since then.
That's weird. It's like did something didn't want you to intervene with whatever was going on or whatever was getting ready to happen, so it was holding you back.
Yeah.
Kind of almost in a sense like I want to say like a guardian angel in a sense.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like they say, when God's doing his work, it ain't for you to interfere, you know.
Right.
So,
That's crazy. Wow, you have some stories. You have some very interesting stories, like, and a lot.
But I'm not the only person in my family that stuff like weird stuff has happened to. Um, my god sister, her uncle, he had been he was killed by another person in the family that shot him,
Mm-hmm.
and they had the funeral, and they were outside in the yard at the picnic table at my grandmama's house, and Bridget was like a little girl when this man died. I've never known him. I don't even remember his name, but I remember them telling me that she took off running across they had like cornfields and bean fields and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
and she took off running trying to catch. I believe I want to say his name was Johnny, trying to catch up to Mr. Johnny, trying to find out where Mr. Johnny was going. But they had it to run after that child and to hold her down, and she was screaming and hollering for him. Because that was like her uncle, that was her favorite uncle.
Mm-hmm.
But she saw him and kept saying, why y'all let Mr. Johnny leave? Why y'all let Mr. Johnny leave? I want to go with Mr. Johnny. And they all like, would talk about it like a hush, hush, hush kind of
Right.
thing,
Right.
And and she's a very religious person now.
Mm-hmm.
But she said that's one of her most vivid memories. Like she said it's like she's watching a video. She could see it even to this day in her mind playing like a video, watching him, seeing him smiling and waving by, and then her chasing after him as he walked through that field and disappeared into that light. That's what she saw as a child.
Good night, Miss CG. Good night, Miss CG.
Wow.
And
That's
so,
great.
but because she's very religious now, she don't talk about stuff. She won't talk about stuff like that. If anything else has happened, as
Mm-hmm.
an since then, she don't talk about stuff like that. And this woman was in a coma for about 2 or 3 weeks, a diabetic coma, because they didn't know she had diabetes,
Oh
and
wow.
and that's how they found out. She went into a coma, and they thought she was gonna die as an
Wow.
adult. And
I don't mean to cut you off, but I
mhm.
just came back from. But anyway, Miss CG made a comment. She said, I think she left already because she said good night. But she made a comment that said we all have angels of protection. I wonder, okay, just hypothetically, I wonder, is the people like your dad, the people he's talking to, that which is people that done passed on, what if it's those spirits are angels that comes back as familiar spirits? What if the people that we see that we think is our family members are angels but coming back as familiar spirit? That would make sense. Because
So that you feel
they're coming back as people you might know. Because if they come as an angel, you're not gonna know them.
Mm-hmm.
So if they come back as a person that you know, you're gonna communicate.
Right.
but that's a cool theory, because think about it.
Mhm.
The demons that were cast out of heaven were angels at one point too.
Right.
So they might look like an angel. So
Right.
come back as someone that just show them a face that they're familiar with, that they trust, could help them.
Right.
Versus, yeah,
Right.
that's a theory that makes sense too. Yeah.
Yeah, next time we have our talk, me, Miss CG and Drina, we talk like every Sunday. We call it
Yeah.
on the phone and we discuss the
Sunday
same thing.
paranormal
Yeah.
talking.
But I'm going to bring that to her attention because I never thought about that. I bet she never thought about that either.
That was awesome. Yeah, this has been an awesome. I'm glad I did just come
See?
over.
Thank you for sharing all them stories, man. I feel like you got like a book, though. You have a lot to that you can share. Am I right? You got more?
She thought you were talking to her. She got
No,
quiet.
I'm saying you got more. I know you got more
Yeah,
because
I got more.
you
But
seem like you have you seem like you have that gift, but you're not. You maybe you just don't know how to fully use it.
do I want to use it? That's the thing. Do I want to invite that possibility into my life? I mean, I be watching this stuff and I see some of the negative things that happen to some people. They don't invite it into their homes, but some of those things look for people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, that's
And
true.
try to attach themselves to people. So this it's a two-edged sword.
Yeah,
Like I
yeah.
don't mind talking about stuff that happens. I have no control over stuff that happened. But do I want to go out
You
there?
don't want to fully entertain it,
Yeah.
right?
You
Yeah.
know,
Makes
Paul.
sense. Which makes sense because I've always, I used to say I wanted to have the gift of being able to really see, like see a spirit or a full person that's standing there that's really not there, type of thing. But then I thought about it and I was like, I don't think I really would want to have that gift all the time to just be able to see someone deceased or someone because I feel like you would be like that beacon, and they would know that you're able to see them, so they would always come to you. It's kind of like a magnet in a sense. They always come to you because they know that you can see them. Like I'm good with seeing them after the fact that we left, and I review videos and photos that we take, but I don't know. Just I have the intuition, um, that things tell me, well, maybe we shouldn't do this or maybe we shouldn't go there. And I don't know if I just think that's just our natural intuition that is telling us no, step away.
Because your body is the greatest instrument in the world. And we've
Right.
seen videos what you guys have
Somebody-
done where you said, I'm not feeling this place.
Right.
and
Yeah,
you're like, I'll stay. What was one of the ones you said, I'll stay out here at the car. Y'all go ahead.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because
yeah.
something just is not
Something
right.
just don't feel right to you. And that's your
Mhm.
body. That's your body telling you, you know.
Right.
And then Superman and them go on out there anyway.
I do what I do.
Let them be the man.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But we won't run from ghosts, but we will run from what things in the woods.
Yeah. Random things we don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Or people with weapons coming after us.
No, I ain't heard from
And,
them.
and that night y'all was out there with them alligators. Oh my God.
Right? I'm like, what are y'all doing? They want to go and look closer to the water. It's like, no, I'm good.
Because those things can propel themselves up out of the water.
We've been to Gatorland.
Yeah.
We have been to Gatorland. We've seen it. I'm like, no, I don't even play with those things. I felt weird just walking across that little bridge.
You know, it's crazy because I'm actually
Fat,
what's it called?
infatuated.
Infatuated with alligators. I love them. Every time I pass a body of water, I'm looking for one. Yeah, I'm always looking for them.
that house. Oh my God. That house that y'all went to, the one that had that real big tree.
Oh, the last one, the
It had that.
No,
It
somebody
had
talking
that.
about.
It had that super big tree. Do you know that tree is a tree that be in my dreams? The way that tree was shaped, it was like a tree that I see in my dreams sometimes.
It was a more recent video, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like
It
this
was
huge oak tree, and it had
Mhm.
moss hanging off
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The plantation in Georgia.
Yeah.
One we just went
yeah.
to.
I have a dream about a tree like that, and the tree is it's a living entity. It's weird. It's a weird dream. The tree is a living entity, and it's trying
Oh,
to
yeah.
protect.
Was it the one with the one large branch that just stuck straight out?
Really?
Yes,
Yeah,
it has. Yes, and
Because that
it
tree
almost
stuck
looks like
out to me a lot.
an arm sticking out.
Mhm. And it's funny that you said that because that's where, well, if you look out the window of the slave quarters, that's where we caught the apparition of the man that was standing there, and it looked like he was standing by that tree. And not to, and that's what I was gonna say, and not to be like negative like that, but to me, I even made that comment. I didn't put it in my video. I didn't put it in our video. I took it out, but I did make that comment, and I said, I wonder if this was a hanging tree, just because of the shape of the tree, and
that branch,
and it just had it gave off like a
Right.
vibe or energy to it. I don't know.
The thing about that same where she caught the apparition at, when we went back this time we just went back, the receptionist showed us a picture that was they had they do a Halloween ghost hunt out there every year. And she showed us a before and after picture of this lady called a black mask apparition right
Like
next to the building,
like a shadow person.
like you could truly see the outline of it.
See
It
the
was before
head,
and after
the
picture,
body.
and and it was the same area where she called the apparition by the tree.
Mhm.
So it was out there. That might be the same apparition. That might be the same thing that you called.
That's weird that she's seen that tree though before in her sleep. Like, I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah, but
That
Good
tree
night,
definitely does
Dustin.
have a vibe to it. I don't know what it is, but I don't know. I know one person did comment, well, on the reviews when I was reading about that plantation, it was like they wouldn't step 10 feet onto that plantation. So I don't know. I gotta really dig into the history of what happened, because we do get a lot of good notes. We get the bad. We all know what the bad happened.
It's crazy because when we go to these places, we go to these especially like the plantations, we go to these places, and to me and Drina, it don't phase us. You know what I'm saying? When you talk about it, it gets you kind of, it's sad, and it gets you kind of not, I won't say upset, I say kind of down.
You ask yourself, how can human beings treat other human beings like this?
Right.
Mhm.
But they be out like they scared to tell a story because we be there.
And
Tell them. Yeah.
I just think the tour guides, think they don't want to be defensive. So, or come up offensive towards us. So they just kind of watch what they say sometimes. But it's just be comfortable and say what you would say normally if we weren't here. So, but
and when y'all were in North Carolina, I was mad because y'all was in my stomping grounds over there in Goldsboro.
Oh yeah,
where you at now?
I'm in Norfolk, Virginia now, but I'm from Warsaw, North Carolina, so Goldsboro is right up the road.
Wow.
Yeah,
North Carolina.
That place, man.
We're gonna, we gotta go back up there and check it out though. We every time we get up there, we try to hang out with Tracy and do a video with Tracy. I think she lives in Goldsboro. I think, I'm not sure if it's Goldsboro or not, but yeah,
Goldsboro. See, were y'all at the O'Berry Hospital or Cherry Hospital? That used to be the state psychiatric hospital.
Yeah.
And now it's Dorothea Dix up towards Raleigh, Charlotte area, somewhere around there. But the O'Berry Hospital was the one for the men. It was the men's psychiatric hospital back in the day.
Yeah.
Is that still open?
Said she better was. I guess about.
I think O'Berry is still open.
Oh, okay.
It might be. I don't know. I've been out of North Carolina for a while now, so you might just check and see.
They prison still look like a chain gang.
With the sheriff standing out there with their guns and stuff while they clean up side of the road. Do they make them dress in the striped uniforms now?
We didn't see no prisoners though, but I think they had them all white. The ones we did see, I think.
I don't remember. Yeah. Well, I was
that might be the Wayne County Correctional Facility people then, because
It's right
right
down
up
from
the street
Cherry.
from
Yeah,
Cherry
right up the
Hospital.
street. Yeah.
Yeah,
It- yeah,
that's the correction facility. Then that's the correction facility.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It looks just like and it's single story. So it's just
Mhm.
like the old fashioned, the old school prison.
Jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Okay.
one in Duplin County is just like the a lot of those are still from the 40s,
Yeah.
30s,
Yeah.
and the 40s type style of buildings,
But
single story concrete.
you know what's funny to me, right? As we was driving, going out there, we will pass these pastures like fields, and right in the middle of the field, you'll see tombstones, and not a bunch of them, about 5 or 6 headstones, just in one area, like one spot of the whole land.
It's common up there because
This used to be
you would
homesteads, and
right,
people had
and
a
people would
cemetery on their land.
bury their family members right there by the house.
Yep.
Yeah, there wasn't no houses around. Well, some of their
A
houses.
lot of
but
the houses torn
yeah,
down.
yeah, I was like, well, damn, I ain't never seen this shit before.
Torn
If,
down.
I
if
was
you
like
if
shocked
you
to
go
see
out
that.
there, I can guarantee if you go out there and you till up that land near that
Yeah.
grave site, you will find broken pottery and
All
pieces of
kinds of
clothes,
stuff.
all
Yeah.
kinds of stuff out there where the house used to be at. A
Right.
lot of them old shotgun houses, they tore them down and moved the people into the projects houses and stuff
Oh,
like
wow.
that.
Right.
Yeah, moved them off all the old sharecroppers. They rent up to the north, moved north, abandoned the
Right.
family
Right.
homes down south.
Right.
Building it up.
Yeah. But we've been on live for 2 hours and 31 minutes, and it's about time for us to take showers and go to bed, people.
Yeah, please give him some soap. He
There
been
you
out there
go.
working. He been out there working hard in that gym.
She said, "Get him some soap."
Bye.
I love you, Juanita. I'm so
Drina
glad you
keep wrinkling up her nose.
Anyway, go to sleep. Ain't you sleepy? Don't you gotta do something tomorrow morning or something?
Oh
I
man,
have to go to the plantation. That's what I call it. I have to go to the plantation. Put in
Oh,
my 8 hours.
go to work.
Yeah, the corporate plantation. That's what I call it.
Anyway, how many kids you got?
4.
How old are they?
The oldest is 30 something. The second oldest just turned 30. My baby boy, he's gonna be 26 on his birthday. My youngest daughter, she be 27 on her birthday.
But damn, that make you old.
What? She's about to
No.
She old. She about to have
No.
60.
No.
Mike was the same
How old are
age.
you, Mike? How old are you,
I
Mike?
was being sarcastic. That's what I was being.
How old is Mike?
I'm 53. Thank you very much. It look good.
I'm 53 too. Thank you very much.
When your birthday?
March 5th, 1970.
You a March baby?
Yep.
My
I'm a
mother was a March
Pisces.
baby.
And that's another thing when they were talking about the being intuitive and stuff. And my mama said that I was born.
Good creations. Good night. Love you too. But
let her finish what she was saying.
I'm not studying her.
What were you saying, Juanita? I'm sorry.
Juanita.
She was saying what her mom said.
What your mom said, Juanita?
She said I was born with a partial cow, not a cow, the whole cow. Just a partial.
With a partial cow?
What that mean?
Like it was just over my forehead. It won't over my eyes. It's like the
You mean a veil?
Like a veil?
The veil, a cow,
Yeah,
CAUL. Or they call it cow down there, CAUL.
Well, we call it veils.
Y'all call them veils.
Yeah, I was gonna say different
Yeah,
areas.
different areas. Yeah. So yeah, that means you can partially see dead.
Mm-hmm. But she don't want to. She said.
No, that's a gift, man.
No, I took enough spankings growing up from trying to talk about stuff.
It can be scary though.
I think that's part of the problem.
Look, my relatives were scary. My living relatives were scarier.
What you just said, you look in the mirror and get scared.
She said her relatives.
Yeah, I'm afraid I want to see you in my mirror. my living relatives were scarier.
She's been messing me all night. She's been messing me all night.
My living relatives was the ones that were scary.
I bet you go to sleep. I bet you go to sleep laughing. But
Yeah,
Real talk.
it was good. I'm gonna let y'all go to bed because I do got to get up and go to the plantation in the morning.
What time you got to be there?
7.
Oh, that's early.
That is early.
I meant late.
No, that is early.
I meant to say late.
But see, thanks to the military, I wake up every morning around 5 o'clock and just lay in the bed till it's time to get up to get ready for
Don't try
work.
to blame on the
Wow.
military. That's some street hours.
No, that's thanks to the military.
That when you weigh them heels.
Wow.
No, I got the lowest hill I could.
She didn't even catch that. Right over here. Shoot.
She got the lowest hill.
I said that was discreet hours when you used to
wear
weigh them heels. You still didn't get it?
That don't even make no sense. I'm flat-footed.
You still didn't get it? Okay, I'm gonna
No.
do another example. That's when you weigh them wigs, the
and call you
makeup.
a streetwalker. That's what they're trying to say. Just
She done got quiet. She still trying to figure it out.
Because I don't wear makeup and I have my natural hair. So, see, I have trouble catching some people's jokes because it's like I would never do that.
right.
Yeah.
But still, anyways, go to work.
Go to bed.
Oh yeah, to bed. You gotta go to bed first. Then you gotta wake up.
So she can
Go
get up
wash. Go wash your funky behind.
You did not say that on national TV. I used to like you, Stefan.
I love you, Anita.
Really?
Thank you so much for
Really?
sharing.
You love
Thank
her?
you, guys.
Stank booty. Really? Do y'all hear that, people? Do y'all hear that woman calling me stank booty?
Thank you
You
for sharing.
called you stank booty. I said you was funky.
I said I had to take a shower. That don't mean I'm thinking I gotta take a shower.
I think, thank you for sharing all these stories, and hopefully you can share some more in the future. So
Ooh,
I appreciate you.
I don't know how
I'm open to block
you deal
people.
with it.
Y'all hear him talking about me? Is anybody coming to my rescue? Miss Universe, are you there? No, Eric, are you there? Nobody? Y'all just
He's no help.
All right. Thank you so much,
All right,
Juanita.
Juanita, Miss Juanita, Miss Handstand.
Yes, sir. Tupac wannabe.
Who?
She said Tupac wannabe.
I never want to be a gangster. I never want to be a gangster.
All right, let's
Yeah.
say your.
All right. Good night.
Okay.
Be good, Mike. Be a good boy.
Miss Universe.
I don't
She
want
said
Adrena
you
to have
be a
to
good
give me no
boy.
bad report. So I'm about to have to make a switch and send to her.
Yeah. Get one of them real long ones too. With
The
little
ones you
thin
braid
on it.
together and tie the end, take the ends together. Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm not doing no more lives.
You got
I
those
quit.
good trees up there.
I quit. I'm not doing no more
All
lives.
right. Have a good night.
You gotta take that away from me. You gotta destroy my life.
Have a good night.
I'm here, Mike, laughing. Y'all supposed to. Bye. Good night, y'all. Love you guys.
Really? What was that?
Oh, bye.
Really? That's how you
Yeah,
say it.
Eric told me he laughed. He's supposed to be on my side. Golly. The universe just disappeared. She's
All
talking
right, guys.
laugh out loud. Yeah, I'm here. I thought y'all loved me.
We will see you next Monday.
I'll see y'all next
Hopefully
Monday.
we'll
Love
have
you
the
guys.
video up this Wednesday as well. Thank y'all for joining the live. We appreciate all y'all support. Y'all have a good night.
You know what's gonna happen though? Drina gonna have to suffer your wrath, Miss. What's her name? She spent